Prosperity and abundance to everyone tuning in. I am Mrs.Melanin Reigns, and it is an honor and a pleasure to be back with you all. So let's just talk today because I don't really know what the topic is going to be, but I'm just grateful. Number one, I am super grateful to be getting my voice back, to be having a sense of to reclaim a sense of confidence in my creative gifts, in my voice, my speech. If you know me, you've been with me for a while, you know that is one of my primary things outside of being a writer. I am a speaker. And for some months, like, I was struggling to even articulate things. There was a point in time where I didn't even feel empowered enough to even speak to anybody because of what I was going through personally. And this is why I speak about narcissistic abuse, because it is something that like chokes the life out of you. I remember this narcissist pretty much telling me, like, you can pretend to be whoever you want to be online. I don't even remember what he said. That's how stupid it was. It was something it was something along the lines of like, you can pretend to be be whoever you want to pretend to be online, but be real with yourself. And anybody that knows me know I do not come on here and try to portray myself as a perfect person. Through every phase of my life since I've been outwardly expressing and just being out in the public, whether it's through poetry, whether it's been through creating jewelry, whether it's been through touring with Speak Life Tour or working with the mentoring clinic on the radio, I've always been honest and I've always articulated where I was as a young woman, and I do not feel any type of way about that. Like, everything I've been through has been purpose, and I'm so grateful for that. And just in this season of my life, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to the Most High, because when I was trying to figure out, like, I don't know how to describe what I was going through heavily, I want to say in like February. And I was like, this cannot be how people really are. Like, people cannot be turned to a reprobate mind to the point where they're even willing to harm children sexually. Like, I was just going through so much. Like, so much. I can't even describe it, but I'm just so grateful to be here. And there is nothing that a person can do to steal the joy that the Most High has given to me. And that just is what it is. I don't care how anybody feels about that. I don't care where they stand with where they are on their journey. I don't care about anybody else's relationship with the Most High. Where I am right now is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and Yahweh has brought me so far. And I've been able to rest in this in the time where I needed the rest the most. Everything taken care of. Every single thing taken care of. So with that being said, I'm just like, let me get on here and just express the excitement, because one thing about misery loves company, and miserable people will not stop. Miserable people will not stop until they steal your joy. But here's the thing. How can you steal joy from someone that you did not give them? How can you steal strength from someone that you did not give them? That's the thing. Like, in this season of my life, and just to speak to you all, like, don't ever eat at the table again with someone who watched you starve and was willing to take the last bit of crumbs out of your mouth. Because that's the type of people we're dealing with. We're dealing with such a dark and nasty demonic energy. I don't care what people want to call it. Because so many people have been turned over to a reprobate mind. They want to see everybody down in the dirt. If they're not doing well, they want to see you down. Or they want to push you lower than them so they can feel better about themselves. And I just thank the Most High that in this season of my life, this is only the beginning of the rejuvenation. This is only the beginning of reclaiming who I am in HaMashiach. This is only the beginning. And like I said, I don't care where other people stand with their journey, what they believe in, what they trust in. I am just so taken aback by the true power that I am able to rest in. Not the power that's coming from me, the power that's working through me. And there's nothing anybody can do to stop that. There's nothing anybody can do to stop that. That's the thing. And that's why in every equation I have to add Yahweh to I have to speak on it. I just have to speak on it. Because it's different when you don't have to run the rat race. It's different when you don't have to be a fraud. It's different when you truly, truly have a heart and a spirit of integrity. And I'm so grateful to rest in that. And all I'm going to continue to do is continue to purge all the wicked ways from in myself, continue to work on myself, continue to build myself up in integrity, in true divine integrity, because it's easy to be somebody on camera. It's easy to be somebody when everybody else is looking, but to be that way behind closed doors, to really do the work on your energy behind closed doors, I'm literally watching and seeing that everything I've been pretty much learning, all the things I've been learning, even when it comes down to living off of your energetic currency. We talk about it as entrepreneurship, but entrepreneurship ain't even it. You literally can live off of your energetic currency just by being obedient to the Most High. And I'm realizing that so much of the things that people speak on, they're looking at it from the wrong perspective. You're looking at it from the wrong perspective, because the laws of the Most High really protect us and show us how to navigate what we're working through in these times. And I'm so grateful, because honestly, y'all, a grown man tried to steal my voice from me. A grown man tried to belittle me and break me down. A grown man tried to really take me even further, take me to the lowest and my most vulnerable point. And I've learned and I've been able to discern, and I've been able to come back to a better version of myself. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, because one thing about it, anytime anybody has tried to kick me down, I've just rose again, even more strong than before, even more powerful than before. And I don't have to close my heart off. I don't have to be afraid of going through things. I don't have to be afraid of what people are going to do, because at the end of the day, I really am divinely protected and divinely led. Divinely protected and divinely led. And in 2020, when all that stuff was going on in the world, and I seen how I was protected from that, I just, like I said, I don't have no title. I don't know what the title's going to be for this video, but at the end of the day, I hope I really reach those who need it. I'm never going to be pressed for people to go out of their way to share my stuff, because I know from when I began this journey, the people who really needed it, they got it. I wasn't even looking for any type of impact. I was not even looking for any type of impact. It all worked out in a mysterious way. And now I'm able to reflect on it and really see what was being done into my life. Because it's easy for us to get all, we are gods, we are gods, we are gods. I self-love this, everybody getting so selfish, but it's bigger than me. Because I did not create this world. I did not create you. I did not create the trees. I did not create the sea. It's bigger than me. But I'm so grateful that in the midst of people trying to break me down, because I could easily just close my heart off, become numb, and play manipulation games like everybody else does. But I won't. I won't. And 9 times out of 10, if you're vibing with me, we're on a similar frequency. We're on a similar frequency. That's why I don't ever force anything. I'm never going to force anybody to support me. I'm not ever going to force anybody to be there, because the people who need it will gravitate. The people who really need it will always gravitate and get what they need. Even if it be 10 people, even if it's one person. The people who love me and want to support me and want to help me, whatever it is they feel in their heart to do, they have always gone ahead and done it. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. People will literally just hate you for how people love you. People will literally pick on you just for having a vulnerable spirit and a vulnerable heart. And people have always done that to me. They've always picked on me because they knew where my heart was at. Because they see me as a vulnerable target. Because I really believe that within each of us, there is a healed version of ourselves that deserve love. And I was really willing to go the extra mile for not only myself, but others. I learn myself. I learn my weaknesses. I learn other people to help and to heal, not to break them down, not to manipulate them. But some people can't handle that. Some people are so weak in their spirit that when they become broken, they want to break others. But that's not me. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful in this season of my life. This is only, like I said, this is only the beginning. Regardless of what the world is going through, I don't even have a doubt in my mind that we will be protected. Those of us who are really doing the work, who are really in tune with the Most High, we will be protected. We will be protected. That's a relationship thing. It's not a, oh, I dress up and I look like this type of thing. It's not a I'm a this or that type of thing. It's the relationship. It's the true content of your heart and your spirit and the relationship that you build. It's that relationship. And I'm so glad. What makes me so grateful is because I finally figured out, like the young girl that I was, that's who I was supposed to be before I started to change myself and alter myself to this world. So it feels so much better to go back to being my genuine, authentic self, where I'm going to express when I need to express. I'm not holding anything back. I'm not going out of my way to be manipulative. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not adhering to this world. And people don't believe that you do not have to feed into this rat race and this facade. I know that for a fact that I don't. So even as I continue to learn, just resting in that is so powerful. And I thank every single body that lied on me, belittled me, tried to break me down, laughed in my face, laughed behind my back, laughed at my downfall or what they thought was my downfall. I'm so grateful for each and every body because, baby, this is a whole different season. A whole different season, and I claim that abundance and that prosperity, and I know that I've been working, and I know that within my heart and my spirit, it's been in the proper place, not just for myself but for others. And all of the work that I've been doing, I'm not talking about the hustle and bustle, but I'm talking about that work on the content of my heart and my spirit, and purging even my own negative ways from within me. A continuous self-sacrifice. I'm not perfect because I can never be perfect and will never be. But if you are listening to this, let me tell you something. You better build a relationship with the Most High, the Divine, whatever you wanna call it. Whatever you want to call it, it's not my responsibility. I don't have nothing to do with that. It's going to be about the content of your heart and your spirit. You better build that relationship, and you better open your eyes to the manipulation that is becoming our lives. Every single body is trying to manipulate the next person, to get over on the next person, to have power over the next person. Everything that the people ridicule the system for being, they are becoming. Right in front of our eyes. Robots right in front of our eyes. Tyrants right in front of our eyes. Predators right in front of our eyes. So, in this season, baby, I thank my enemies. I thank my enemies so much, because those are the ones that really, they love you more than they know. They stalk you like nobody else would ever stalk you. You come up in their conversations more than their own selves. That's love. It's a perverted version of love, but that's love. That's love. And I'm going to always transmute that soul. Just remember for anybody that have endured what I just endured, the season that you're coming out of, you're reclaiming your voice, you're getting back to yourself. Congratulations, beloved. Congratulations, beloved, because abuse on any level, it is not something that's easy to break through. And it's so normalized that it's so hard to talk about. And also beyond that, just the shame and embarrassment that comes along with allowing that type of nasty energy into your life and allowing it to even take you to a place that you are embarrassed about. It ain't easy to speak on those things. It's not easy to speak on those things. And I always give thanks for where I started from. Because had I not had a starting point before this, I would have been so broken. So broken. But I'm not. So there's that. I'm Mrs. Melanin Reigns, and I will talk to you all soon.